Our Turn with your host, Rick Sharp. The goal of this broadcast is to create positive thought and outreach within the city of St. Louis. Rick Sharp has been a part of the concerned community for 2 decades dealing with at-risk youth. And now your host, Rick Sharp.
As the introduction said, I'm Rick Sharp, and this evening I want to introduce my guest, Gail Rhodes, a former corporate secretary who has a bachelor's degree from UMSL in Management Information Systems. Today's topic is Black women in the workforce and how they relate to each other. There's nothing like a fierce woman as a co-worker. Through divine connection, the right peer can make a frightened, timid, lonely peer soar above and beyond everyone's expectations. With the right mentor, many of our great leaders have gone on to become president, civil rights spokesman, and so on. For a long time, we have ignored the inappropriate behavior that many Afro-American women display. Many people say that this behavior is a direct result of slavery. However, you can teach yourself to think different as you relate to others from your community. This behavior is not indigenous to women of color. We see this problem as a major nuisance to our mental health and well-being. We want our communities to raise healthy families, stored wonderful common values, and achieve financial success. My first question to you, Gail, or for you, in your opinion, has the issue been addressed that we're talking about today? And if so, where?
Well, Rick, I'd like to say thank you and good evening to the listening audience, and thank you for having me on your show. Well, I've gone online and read several women's take on this ongoing problem. When describing these women, some say they were downright nosy, bossy, arrogant, and they use other unpleasant adjectives. You name it. These women were more of a hindrance, and their mission statement is to make the workplace a hostile environment. During the course of attending many social events, from baby showers to wedding receptions, when the topic of what industry do you work in, many folks voice the same complaints. These complaints not only existed between peers, but between supervisors and subordinates. I even found people at a coffee shop voicing concerns. Many people ask, why can't Black women get along? I'll tell you why. Many of them do not want to get along. They were taught by their grandmothers, mothers, and aunts that this is acceptable. It's okay to make another Black woman feel miserable for 8 hours or more. This behavior has been handed down from generation to generation and has gotten so bad that people have felt the need to solicit upper management help in solving petty squabbles.
What industries have you worked in that have given you insight to annoying behaviors that some women display? Can you give us some examples?
Well, Rick, I've worked in various industries such as retail, restaurant, corporate America, the daycare industry, and the healthcare industry. I have noticed that a lot of women in our community have lots of problems relating to each other. I think professional behavior should be taught way before we become unemployed. They think that manners, politeness, and courtesy are strictly for others. Many people have displayed a personal agenda, and by God, no one will get in their way. One should always put their best foot forward. We should learn to agree to disagree.